Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is Van Diesel! The name is still a work in progress. This is a super long overdue video. I've been meaning to sit down and make an actual YouTube video for forever. If you're watching this, you've probably found me from my TikToks. And somehow, if not, my TikTok is linked down below. I'm gonna be a lot better at that for a while until I get used to this. Am I in focus? I can't tell. Am I in focus? We're gonna start out on here with a Q&A of questions gathered from my TikTok comments and live streams and stuff that people have asked. So I have a bunch of questions that I put together here. So what made me want to live in a van? So I've talked about this on TikTok before. I was super interested in van life from high school. I had this Pinterest board that I accumulated like hundreds upon hundreds of pictures of different van builds. This was something I dreamed of and thought I would never actually do. You know, I was interested in it, but I would never actually be able to do it. When COVID hit and I was home because of class and a bunch of my work was online or canceled completely, it felt like the only time where I could actually do this. I felt like I wouldn't get the opportunity in life ever again. How much was the van conversion? So I paid $21,000 for the van itself, and then the conversion altogether, I estimate like $25,000. What were and are the biggest challenges? While building it, I would say the thing that kicked my ass the most was the shower. It was the only time in the van build that I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to get through it. Like I wasn't gonna be able to do it. Like I'm not gonna be able to finish this build. It may have had something to do with the temperature and the humidity that I was working in, because I am from Texas. But the Red Guard sealant, waterproofing kind of membrane, would not dry flat. And there were a whole bunch of bumps and jagged bits that dried that would be so visible through this shiny vinyl sticker sheeting that I have on top. So I had to even out the Red Guard somehow, and I spent hours sitting in this tiny shower with a putty knife and a X-Acto knife, just scraping away at all the little bumps, trying to get the surface as smooth as possible. It paid off. It looks good. I love it. Nobody has noticed. I was successful, but a lot of tears and sweat and little gobs of red rubber on everything, everywhere. I ruined so many t-shirts. That was 100% the hardest part of the build for me. And then, are the biggest challenges currently? On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the most challenging part is finding somewhere to park for the night. Where am I gonna park? Is it gonna be a good spot when I get there? Is anybody gonna kick me out? How did you install water and electricity into your van, and how long did it take to renovate it? So it took me about 6 months to do. The water and electricity were definitely super daunting to think about when I first started out, especially the electricity. Like, there's so much math behind it, calculations, and if you mess one up, you could electrocute yourself. I will make videos that are more in detail about my water and electrical systems. As a quick overview, for my water system, I have a 35-gallon freshwater tank with a 12-volt water pump and PEX-A pipes going into my sink and my shower, and a small electric water heater, so I do have hot water in the van. And then for my electrical, I have a full Victron setup. Pricey, definitely a splurge, but for me it was very much worth it. I have 600 amp hours of LiFePO 4 batteries, and I have a 3000 watt inverter and 900 watts of solar panels on the roof. How long have you lived in the van? So I finished it in August of 2021, last year, and since then I've been in it on and off. It's really hard for me with classes because I'm still a university student and work and stuff to be in it full time, but I will hopefully transition to full time soon. Things I thought I would need but maybe ended up not needing or would change. I went a little overkill with the solar panels. I'm probably gonna take one off and put a little bit of decking up there so I have a little patio space on the roof of the van. That's something I really wanted when I was planning it, but in order to fit all the solar panels along with the fan and the AC, just wasn't possible. But I've been doing great for like my power consumption, so I don't think it would hurt to take one of the panels off. Do you ever feel uneasy being alone in your van, or do you travel with someone? I have brought a friend with me before. The van functions for 2 people perfectly fine, but I'm also someone who's an introvert and I like privacy. Traveling alone, solo, works really well for me. It's definitely not something for everyone, and that's part of what drew me to it in the first place. What's your favorite meal to make in the van? Like I said before, I have a electric induction cooktop and that's it. So it's definitely limiting in the stuff I can cook, but there's still plenty I can make. My go-to lately has been like pasta made from like lentils and chickpeas. Very easy to boil pasta in here. Sorry for the lighting change. The sun is setting. Did you hear me say that I connected the compost toilet to a disposal system? Can I explain? Yes, I did, and I could make an entire video just about the composting toilet setup. You can see it here, poking out of the shower. It is a C-head composting toilet, and instead of having a jug that you have to empty like every day, I routed the liquids compartment so that it would drain straight into my gray tank. What places have you been to? So far, I have taken her to Colorado, Arkansas, Arizona, and New Mexico. And next on my list very soon is California. Ooh, this is a good one as the sun is setting. Do you ever feel unsafe in the van, especially at night? Definitely, it was something to get used to. I was jittery and anxious the first few times, but you get used to it really quick. Especially when you're tired out from traveling and hiking and doing a bunch of stuff. I have a whole bunch of security stuff outfitted on the van and personal protection, and I map out, where I'm gonna stay for the night. I scope it out. If it doesn't feel safe, I choose somewhere else. A large part of it is just being aware of your surroundings. This is a huge topic, especially as a woman, so I will definitely be making videos all about that in the future. And with that, I'm ending it in the van. I'm super excited to be on here on YouTube making more formal, long-form content for you guys. I hope you guys are excited too. Thank you for all the interest and support you guys have been showing. This is gonna be really fun. I'm really excited. Thank you guys for watching.